All right, welcome back, guys. Question mark here. We are doing a part 2 to the daily Watcher run for May 24th. We did clear up Act 1. We are going through Act 2. The daily modifiers here are going to be shiny, so we started with rare cards, which has just been a pain in the butt this entire time. I have learned a little bit about the Watcher since I just recently unlocked it. It has been nice. It's definitely taught me don't fill your cards deck up with rare cards because it's honestly been difficult to offset the drawbacks of these cards. They're usually really high cost cards that do a ton of damage, but I don't have a lot of energy. So next up we've got the green card, which just allows green cards to show up as rewards, which green cards are the silence cards, which right now is my favorite character. So it's been nice to offset those rare cards with cards that I am used to and that I like. Then we do have the deadly events, which is question mark rooms can now contain elites, but also can contain treasure more often. I haven't been going towards those question mark rooms too much, but probably should consider skin relics. With our relics, we did just get the holy water upgrade, pure water, so I get 3 miracles at the beginning of each turn, or each combat actually. Allowing us to gain power each turn. We do have the White Beast statue that gives potions as rewards. We have the Bag of Marbles that throws vulnerable towards the enemies. That was really good towards one of the elite fights that starts with the artifact, those 3 kind of obelisk pillar looking guys. That was able to take away that artifact and allow me to do some pretty cool stuff there with them. So nice on the Bag of Marbles there. Definitely didn't think it was going to be that good, but it's been nice. We have the Art of War. If you do not play an attack on the turn, you gain more energy the next turn. I didn't think I was going to use that. It has popped up just because some bad draws with the high cost cards I haven't been able to use, so I was able to get a little bit of energy a couple of times. Then we have the Pantograph, which at the start of boss combats you heal 25, so that's always nice. I usually try to heal up right before the bosses, but sometimes I just don't have enough health, so that was kind of cool. We will try to not utilize that as best we can. I don't want to bank on an artifact like that. I'd rather just be full heal before I go into the fight. Let's see here. Let's see if we can't get a good path, maybe a shop, since we are looking at $200 here, or coins. Don't want to put myself into too many of the question mark rooms because that could just be like, you see those 2 there in the middle, those could be just 2 elites, then a shop, then another elite, and then we're just gone. But it could be 2 treasures as well, so that's where you do take that gamble, which I might actually take that gamble considering the fact that we can hit that shop and then head over to that campfire to heal, and then that'll just kind of take us up towards there. So the only thing is do I want to do this one here, go straight north, or do I want to go to the northwest and put me with two mini fights with 2 question marks? Yeah, so let's get the fighting over with, and then we can go from there. This will just give us more energy. Next turn, your skills played twice. Let's go ahead and start gaining that mantra. After image was great if I would have seen that first. This would discard all non-attack cards in the hand. I definitely don't want to do that. Let's go ahead and grab this Envenom just because it could really help out. Forgot about my potion here. Skill potion. Yeah, let's go ahead and take it. This will allow us to get more power next turn since it is free with that potion. And we're just going to move on. No, we can use this doppelganger. Just use it on up. Okay. So not a bad start here. This is a kind of annoying enemy to fight though, especially if we don't get any defense cards. Alchemy is going to give us another energy potion, which is never a bad thing. Ooh, okay. Whenever a card is retained, you reduce its cost by 1. Not that big of a deal. We do have die here that'll allow us to do follow-up, which would be nice. So yeah, let's do this and this just to get some damage out. I am kind of concerned the fact that we don't have a lot of defense. This would pretty much be just boosting us for later. Let's go ahead and scroll. And this is where we have to take a thought. So we can use the Storm of Steel here, which would change all these cards over to shivs, which could be nice, but I'm running really low on defense here. Blasphemy is kind of good due to the fact that it would increase our damage. Then we could use Storm of Steel, allowing me to do triple damage for each shiv. So that'd be 12 damage per shiv over the course of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 12, 96, which would kill it. So yeah, let's do that. We're gonna enter Blasphemy. Storm. Yeah, it's gonna kill it. Okay, great. So I was just trying to do the math there in my head, trying to make sure that we weren't gonna die from going into Blasphemy. So not a bad turn. In the saga, it was always great. But we do have Fury of Blows, deal 4 damage whenever you change your stance, return this from the discard pile. I'm not doing stance changes on this because of those rare cards. I do know that the Watcher character does build around changing stances. I just haven't experienced too much with it. I did have my first daily win with the Watcher stance changes, but I wasn't fully understanding what was going on. I just had like a generalized understanding by reading the cards. So we're gonna go in Endless Agony there. Okay, we did not lose any health there, so let's go ahead and go up to another combat. Hopefully it's not too bad. Yeah, not bad. Corpse Explosion could be good. Bullet time is usually phenomenal. Let's go ahead and do Alpha. I want to figure out what the Alpha, Beta, Omega thing does. I am blissfully unaware of what that is. This would be 18 defense. Corpse Explosion doesn't mean anything. I don't have any poison at the moment. Bullet time doesn't mean anything. We have no problems. Draw 3 cards is not a big deal. We do have the Art of War here. Yeah, let's just let Art of War proc. We're not taking any damage, which is good. Alright, that brings it to 4. So Envenom is always great. We do have the die, so that would allow us to poison everybody. Then we're going to go ahead and follow up. That does help us gain some power. Let's scroll to pull in more cards, because we can always activate. Just trying to think of my hand being full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so even if we use this, it would only draw two shivs. So we want to do our best to use up some of these cards. And now we should be able to do these shifts. Kind of a bit of a misplay there. I should have used the Master Reality ability because everything I would have created shiv-wise would have been upgraded, which is always beneficial. You always want to upgrade your cards. We do have energy potion, so we are able to use that ability, which is great. Okay. We're not taking a ton of damage here, only 4 coming in. Endless Agony, always, always, always. We aren't getting any debuffs from these enemies, so we don't need to use this artifact. But again, it is free. This would do 8 damage. This would give us 2 shivs, which allows me to knock this guy out of the air, so that we only have 12 damage coming in instead of 24. Let's go ahead and draw some cards, which does bring into the Endless Agony. Blasphemy would do 24 damage? No, 18. 18 damage for blasphemy, which would kill that guy in the back, and then 12 damage up front would kill the guy up front. So let's go ahead, kick the guy up front out of here, kick the guy in the back. Nope, I completely forgot. Flight negates half damage. So I don't want to die this turn, which I think I'm going to. At the start of your turn, gain energy. Yeah, I think I'm going to die. Honestly, that was an absolute misplay on my part. I completely forgot that flight negates damage. So that is a misplay on my part. So not too bad, I guess, considering that we did get some XP there. Let's see where we are. Yeah, that was on me. So learn from my mistakes, guys. I might go ahead and give that another try. Post a part 1 or part 2 second try sort of situation. See if I can't get through this. Gain a little bit more XP with the Watcher. But yeah, tell me what I did wrong there, other than the blasphemy misplay with that flight modifier. If you liked the video, guys, part 2 is going to be up shortly, following part 1. Leave a like. Definitely leave some comments. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me what I could have done better there. If you want to see more, go ahead and throw a subscribe my way, guys. Come on back. We'll see you next time.